guys, so today I'm going to be doing a get ready kind of with me, but it's more like I'm just testing out some new makeup that I have recently got. This is the look that I came up with. If you guys are interested in the makeup that I used to get this look, then this is a good video for you. If you guys are new, welcome to my channel and thanks for joining us. And if you are not new, welcome back and thanks for joining us. If you have not already, please hit the subscribe button, then click the notification bell so you're getting all the notifications of when my upcoming videos are out, so you can get fun things like this. Since I'm going to be starting some different and new content, I hope you guys will stick around so you can watch it. Alright, so if you guys wanted to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. So let's start off with, I do my brows first because obviously they are awful. This is the Precisely My Brow pencil in number 3.5. I just got this in a top box. I'm gonna quickly do my eyebrows. I guess that's as good as these eyebrows are gonna get in the state that they're in. I am needing to do some stuff. My eyebrows are a little bit on the ridiculous side right now. I'm actually growing them out so that I can shape them a bit better, but obviously that takes a bit of time, and I have hair all the way like down in here, and then this eyebrow is way too big like this way. So I'm not sure if the pencil is definitely too light for my eyebrows. It's the 3.5 and it's a bit too light. And that's okay because it was free. But I noticed because of the waxiness of the eyebrow pencil, and then when I'm putting it on my eyes or like my eyebrows, the foundation gets kind of moved. There's a bit of foundation in a lot of times when I was doing my eyebrows, I had to kind of go like this, and it was to take off the, I guess, foundation. All right, so there is that. So I'm going to use some Luxie brushes. These all just came in my boxy charm, and they came in a set like this. So this is what I'm using. That was the spoolie that I used. These are the Wonderlust set from Luxie Candy Shop. It's a 5-piece rose gold synthetic brush set. And there is the 5 brushes. I'm really excited that the 5 brushes aren't, because this is a spoolie, so usually there's an eyebrow brush that comes with them. So I'm really excited that they're not. And so let's just try out some of these. So I'm just going to dive into this. So this is the package it comes in. This is a Natasha Denona bronze palette. This is what it looks like. This has come out, I think it's been about 3 months, maybe, roughly. It's a bit newer. This is literally the only eyeshadow palette from Natasha Denona that I own. I am crazy excited. It was gifted to me by my boyfriend for my birthday, so this is what the palette looks like. And I'm going to do a first impressions of this because, well, I have never actually played with Natasha Denona's eyeshadow palettes before, and I am super ecstatic to have this in my makeup collection. So I'm going to use the new Luxie large shader brush, and I think I'm going to start off with this one here, Beach. Ooh, it's very pigmented. That was like the first dip into it. Do this. If you see me looking down or at the palette, obviously I'm using the mirror in the palette to put this on. Wow, it's definitely pigmented. I have heard quite a few things about how the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes are very, very pigmented, and if you have a bit of problem blending out, then it's not something you really, really want, or you just need to like really blend out these eyeshadows. So they are definitely pigmented. So I'm going to use this pretty much all over my eyelid. This is probably a bit too dark for a transition eyelid shade for me, but I want to get all of these looks, I kind of want to get all of the palette kind of use. I didn't want to use something else to actually do this, so I love that color. That is such a gorgeous color. Just gonna put a little bit more down here. Good. And I do understand what they say by if you aren't really good at blending, then this palette's gonna be hard for you, or these palettes are hard for you. I haven't really run into that with this color, but this is definitely a pigmented eyeshadow. So then I'm going to use this is the Luxie 207, and this is the medium angled shading brush. I'm gonna go into this one here. This is the suntan one. And let's just give this a go. These eyeshadows are so pigmented. No wonder no one can get through one of these eyeshadow palettes. I've heard a lot of talk about how a lot of people can't get through like the bigger palettes, the 170 palette or $170 palettes, because they are bigger panned. So the other ones have bigger pans, so like the bigger, obviously. This is not the mini of it. This is the in between, which I think is way more reasonable. So I think this one was 80 something. But let's be honest, it's not like I've never looked at this palette before. I've been obsessed with this one and wanting this one since it came out. So I have another eyeshadow palette that's very similar to this one. And if you guys want me to do like a kind of dupe video with the two of them, and it's the ColourPop California Love one that's supposed to look that looks very similar to this. So if you guys want to see a video of me doing an eyeshadow look with the two of those palettes, leave me a comment in the comments below. Not sure if I'm digging this brush, but I would normally use an angled brush for something else, but for the sake of the video, I wanted to use as many of these brushes as I could for the try-on kind of portion of this. So I'm going to go back into the beach color, which is the light one that I just used before, and I'm going to try to blend this out a little bit more. I have a feeling that if I'm going to do any really awesome, like, crazy looks with this eyeshadow palette, which is definitely going to happen, I'm going to be blending for days. But I'm okay with that because I like to blend my eyeshadows. I don't have a problem blending eyeshadows. So then I'm going to use, this is the tapered blending brush from, of course, Luxie. Do I want to do Deep Dive or do I want to do Magma? Those are the two colors. So one's a little bit purplier, and then this one's a little bit browner color. So conflicted. You know what? Let's just do this. Let's try this one. Here goes. This might be a horrible look. These two colors together. I guess I probably wouldn't have put them in the same palette if they would have looked weird together. Ooh. I don't think this is the right brush for this though, but it's fine. We'll just blend this out and hope for the best. So I'm just focusing this kind of like mid to end. Hopefully I don't transfer too much color onto the rest of the eye. I just kind of wanted to use this as like a darkening for the outside eye part. Wow, my English today is really working for me, isn't it? I haven't even dipped back into it yet. This is all just from that first like little bit of tapping. So I'm going back in with the tapered one just to blend this out a little bit right in the middle, just to kind of buff out that line. And that's still just the suntan color.
5 hours later.
I love this eyeshadow palette already. I know I'm not supposed to make a judgment about it until, you know, the end. But I don't even... Okay, I'll wait. I'll take back what I said so far, just in case. Maybe there's a color in here that I don't like. All right, I think that is as good as it's gonna get without getting out some more eyeshadow brushes now. So I've used all 3 of these ones. I have one more to use, and this is a whole different story, but I'm not gonna use this right away. This is a blending brush, but it's very tiny. So now for what I want to put on my eyelid. I think I'm gonna go with the Pure Copper, just because I indented it a little bit, and I really, really want to see what this looks like on the eyes. Oh my goodness. I watched a Natasha Denona video, and she does say that the best way to apply these kind of shadows is with your fingers. That is what she intended them to do. And then she said, or a damp brush, I think. So I'm just gonna use my fingers. I freaking love this color. So I'm just gonna take the brush that I used the deep dive color with, or like the dark color. I'm just going to buff this out a little bit in the sides. Of course, there's sparkles on it now, but that's okay. Oh boy, yeah, I love that color. And then I've got one more brush to use, and this is the blending brush. This is the 327 brush by boxy. And I don't know how well this is going to work, but I'm gonna take Silk, which is this one right here, and I'm going to try to put it just in my inner corners. I don't know how well this is gonna pick up, but let's see what I can do here. Oh yeah, it's all right. I think I'd use my finger for this next time, just because I think I get a better outcome. This has got a lot of glitters. It's like everywhere's. My finger. Oh yeah, see, it worked okay on this side, but I always get weird. It always looks different on the side. Probably the way I'm placing my finger. So that is Silk. Now I'm actually going to take one of my own brushes, and this is the Vintage Company brush. This is number 3. I got it in a boxy charm a while ago. It's just a little bit of a dome brush, and I'm actually going to take the magma color that I wanted to use earlier, and I'm going to put it underneath my eyelashes, just right in here. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Okay, so that is the magma. And this one I just did in like one go. I don't know why I can't do that one in one go. I don't know why I can't do this one in one go, but it's probably because I'm cross-bodied kind of situation. So that is the eyeshadow palette. I love this palette. I am so excited for this. I might have to look into getting some of the other smaller palettes. This palette is so gorgeous. One thing I think is really cool about the Natasha Denona palette is they have the little holes back here so you can pop out the pans and move them around. I personally love the setup for this, so I'm not gonna do that. Especially because I like the fact that the names are already on them. So I'm not going to pop these out. I am very, very in love with this palette. I am probably gonna end up doing, well, a lot of makeup looks with this one. So if you guys want to see another video of a bunch of the other makeup looks that I do, leave me a comment in the comments below. Okay, so next I'm going to put on these Lavina lashes, and they are faux mink, cruelty free. Oh, this is the charm set. This is what they look like. These came in a boxy charm. I'm just going to use a spoolie and just brush out my lashes so that they don't have any shadow on them. Okay, so these are very thick banded. I don't know if I'm gonna like these. They are very thick. I don't actually think that these are gonna fit my eyes either. I might have to cut them down, which I don't. Just gonna use my Lily Lash Glue and put it on this very thick band. I should be cutting these down, but I'm being lazy. I will cut them down after. These are huge. By huge, I mean they're so long. They're pretty much touching my eyebrows. These are definitely glamorous. Okay, they are definitely too long. I'm literally jabbing myself in the eye with them. But for the sake of the video, let's put the other one on. Okay, so first of all, I don't like this lash band at all. The lashes are on. First impressions, they're too long. I'm not a huge fan of really long lashes this way. They're also too long this way. The Ardell lashes actually fit my eyes perfectly. I don't have to cut them down. So these ones I'm gonna have to cut down a little bit just because they're a little bit too long. So I'm gonna have to cut down the ends a tiny bit, but I mean, they feel comfortable. They're very, very big. Like I can touch my eyelash with them, or my eyebrows with them, so that's pretty crazy. So let's do another new product that I'm obsessed with right now. So Makeup by Mario just came out recently, and I wanted to try one of their palettes, but because of the coloring of the palettes, I wasn't too sure if I really wanted it. I was at Sephora the other day, and I decided that I was going to hold off on the eyeshadow palettes and see. So I picked up one of his highlighters, and this is the Master Crystal Reflector. This is in Bronzette, I think it's called. So let me show you what it looks like. When I saw his highlighters, I couldn't figure out which one I wanted. It was between this one or the gold one. And I picked this one especially because I had just picked this with it. So I figured they'd look really good together. Use my Royal Lanico brush that looks like this. Let's see how well this works. I've done a swatch on my hand because I was obsessed. Look how gorgeous that is. Okay, let's see how well this looks. Ooh, it's so sparkly. Oh my goodness. That is, are you guys seeing how gorgeous that is? It's very sparkly. So if you like sparkles if you don't like sparkles in highlighters, this is definitely not one you want to get. There is so much sparkle in here. I mean, I don't hate it. I love sparkles. This is the worst part to put sparkles on though, so maybe that was a bad idea. They're so creamy. They almost feel like a Super Shock, but not quite. So that's just, there isn't too much pigment. It's mostly like a little bit of pigment and sparkles, which, I mean, I don't hate. I love it. So this is definitely going into one of my favorite highlighters. One more item. Well, there's two, and I can't figure out which one I really want to try. So I have the Brazilian Kiss, or the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Kiss. This is the tinted lip butter. This is in Solo Matte. And I also have this one, and this one is the Estate, what is this? This is Lip Icing, it's called, and this is in the color Down, but this is what it looks like. And then this one is what this one looks like. So honestly, oh, I love the smell of this. This one smells like their creams. I love their cream. Okay, let's smell this one. It's probably really yummy. Oh yeah, it smells like, well, it smells like icing. Let's put the lip gloss on, and if I don't like it, I can always take it off. It is so smooth. Ignoring this right here, that was a blackhead, and it was awful, and now it's scabbed over because I'm having some skin issues, if you can't tell with my face from the masks. That is really pretty. It doesn't have as much pink as I thought it was going to have. It is a lot less pinky on the lips than I thought it was going to be. Ugh, I'm just feeling this highlighter though. It looks so much cooler up close, like it's because I'm looking in my mirror. It's so highlighty. I have one more thing to try out, and I'm sure everybody has seen this product before. This is not a new product, but I picked up the Jeffree Star and Morphe setting spray. My favorite setting spray by far so far, I think, is the Morphe Continuously setting spray, and I'm obsessed with it. This was on sale, so I figured I'd pick it up because I needed some more. So this is apparently supposed to be a starberry scent. So let's just try this. Oh, that smells really good. Okay. And of course, it's exactly the same other than the smell as the other one. So I like it. Right, so that was everything in this trying on new makeup and new makeup to me video. If you guys like these kind of videos, leave me a comment in the comments below and make sure you give me a good thumbs up so I know that you like these videos so I can do some more of them for you. I hope you guys are staying safe and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!